Mm-hmm. 84 days, chat. It had been on the ground for almost 3 full months. More coins. They're thrown everywhere. I don't understand. Not the projectile. So it's almost always over. This, yeah, I mean, that kind of seems to be the reoccurring theme here. Whoever this is probably the person responsible for throwing all the shit everywhere.
Yeah, what's cracking?
Hmm. There's a bunch of stuff here. Let's go to... I mean, it's morning. You still have all day. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to go to IKEA. I have no reason to go to IKEA, to be very clear. I just want to go. Said it a million times. At that point in my life where I don't exactly need a reason to go to IKEA. Oh, 100% snow. I've openly admitted to it, man. Get lost in the maze. Not only that, to watch how they turn these tiny little shoe boxes into, like, you somehow feel as though you have the space of a fucking mansion. Huh? Y'all ever watch those, like, tiny home videos? Every time I do, I'm sitting there like, that looks satisfying. Now, would it be fitting for me? No, but like, that looks satisfying, and I get that same vibe every time I go into an IKEA. Like, every time. Over under, chat. The 8K12. Over under 45 days. Let's see. Give you guys a little longer, because the results are already in. Under 40 days. I'm checking logs. And the fucking groceries. It's so easy to lose track of this blue line sometimes. I haven't really checked this area. Not that I anticipate there's going to be much. Huh?
Why? What is that noise?
Thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate it. Oh, trash. Okay, so I could go to Polito and clear the lumber area. That's always a mess. Though clearing that's a little different. I kind of just open the inventory next to all the wood and then clear the trash that spawns. More groceries. Does anyone know if there's a mechanic that requires groceries to be purchased? Because I don't see people like organically just buying those groceries and tossing them everywhere. Don't see that happening. But with the amount that I've seen, like there's got to be an additional use. No, food places use other things. Look, they're like everywhere. More? Other than throwing it at other races, I don't think there's a use for them. Is that what's happening? In races, people are throwing groceries at each other? Okay, we're gonna leave the stuff in the swamp alone. I think it's all the wildlife stuff. This is the start of a street race. I do anticipate, like, random shit here. I used to have to clean that all the time. Whose ID? Holy throwback. To the lumber mill. I still haven't checked Chiliad. I think about it. Ah, yes. The mountain blueprint. Huh? Oh.
Why? What is that
Oh.
noise?
You know, but they're doing stuff there, you know? Not gonna fuck with that. Now, is this all lumber? Oh gosh, it is. This is gonna be interesting. I need like closely grouped together stuff. No. All right, over here. How come I never used to see axes on the ground, and it's like all I see now? Is there a reason? Chat, over under 45 days, heavy rifle, deagle. Let's see when they were... Alright, let's see when they were placed. I'll give you guys a little longer. Sticking to your guns on these odds. Uh, 32 days, so under. Wasn't this large pile there before when I checked? I'm pretty sure it was. Scraps item. What is this? Deagle chat. Over or under. Now, Deagle is like, that could literally be, or that could have or happened literally anytime. This is truly a toss-up. Here we go. It's under. October 22nd. Actually surprised the lumber stuff isn't nearly as bad as it used to be. Actually, so much easier clearing the lumber this way. I used to have to do it like with the normal inventory system. No bueno. Very bad. Oh, it's not lumber. Lumber, lumber, lumber. Not lumber. Are those? Rock. I'm not kidding. I used to. I used to. I used to come up here, and it would be like when the trash bags would render in for me. It'd be like a race to the bottom for all of them. I've cleared like, I don't know, 40 plus bags at a time before. Oh gosh, we already went that way. And all you would hear is that sound from them rolling down the hill. Nope. It's not nearly as bad. Scraps. And Pleto's kind of messy. in certain spots, but those small, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, over under New Deagle. Over under 45 days. Let's see here. And the results are in. That's 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Under 36 days. Mm-hmm. Any blue lines? We've cleared the fucking ocean. Hold on, we're going way out. Double or nothing? Listen, we're going to find a blue line with guns in the ocean. And that'll truly be a toss-up. And the reason I'm fairly confident that we'll find at least another is because most of what I did before was hold on. Was like very close to the coast. People did mention the cargo spot before. I don't quite know where the cargo spots are. We did run into a cargo spot, and I know that because there was trash floating in the air. Where am I? I'm a little too far. I go northwest. Yeah, just a little far. Yeah, just a wee bit. Some of the islands have stuff on them that I'm not gonna touch. But in general, there's nothing. Like if I recall correctly, I want to say, this is like a bouquet of flowers from when I could see it before the server restart. Anything that looks like it has any kind of like sentimental value, I'm not touching. Anything that, put it this way, if I'm yoinking something, it's because it's very easily like able to be replaced, or it has no value, like a broken gun. Like I could be wrong. I want to say this is a phone with a SIM. Yeah. I don't know why I remember random shit like that. Server storms don't wipe? No. All of the inventory is persistent, including evidence. Okay, those are... Oh! Blue lines! Chat. What's it gonna be? A sim. Damn it! Okay, but how long was that sim out there, chat? Over or under 45 days? Less than 5 minutes? Probably closer than y'all anticipated. Closer to like the middle ground of over and under. 49 days, so it's over. Oh, another. A vintage pistol? I don't know if I've ever seen that. But it still has life in it, chat. So I mean, listen, we'll still over under this even though it's got life in it. You never know. All right, I'll give you guys like 10 more seconds as we try to locate more. It is under October 5th. That thing was used and like ditched. Because it's, like I said, it's still got some life in it. But it's been there since October 5th. Oh! Oh, wait, is this the island? Oh, it's not. Yeah, look at this. We fuck with this. Hold on, hold on. This is what we've been looking for. Knew there was more out there. Okay. We'll do that Deagle second. Over and under for these guns, chat. Tactical, assault, or tactical rifle and assault rifle. Over under 45 days. It's over, chat. 47 days. Close. Close. It could have gone either way. All right. I don't know if the Deagle is attached to that same situation, you know? So, if it is the same situation, we won't do a separate vote. Different situation. So, over under, chat. Over under 45 days. Double or nothing, same time. Give you guys like 10 more seconds as we continue scouting for more blue lines in the ocean. Ooh. It's over, chat. 77 days. Sim. Wow, 77 days? Holy fuck. You lost everything? All of your nothing is gone? No! How could this happen? Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Okay, 3 different types of shotguns. A bullpup shotgun, a pump, and an assault. Over under 45 days. Give y'all 10 more seconds. Or at least whatever I assume to be 10 seconds. We'll say like now. What is that? Oh. Under. Been there for 19 days, chat. That one wasn't that long. I'm gonna like sort of like go back and forth. I don't know. I think we just had like a string of luck. Because like we haven't been finding anything in the water. You wanna hit? No. I cleared the water. There was a lot. If I had to guess, like there were literal hundreds of guns that I had already tossed before the restart and before I went live. I fuck with this song. I just don't know how far out like you can go. That was quite some time ago, Sam. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay. It was it was nothing. Whatever was turned to trash. Kind of upset about that. Got teased. Messed up. There's 25. Hold 100 apiece. I think I filled 20 full lockers before the restart. We're on 17 now. Kind of making a game out of how long things in the ocean have been there. Might have been a little too far out. I mean, I don't know what the performance difference would be. Um, but I mean, there's less items for people to render if they're not on the ground. I mean, I can try to put it into perspective with like gold. I go to New Babylon. Once everything loads. You know? There's a lot going on. It do be a lot of blue. But that's what happens when you have a, you know, a very small area with the, you know, with a bunch of role players. And not many, like, if any, I don't even know, like, interiors. You know, it's just a very concentrated, like, small area concentrated with role players. Okay. Oink. 17. I haven't heard this in a while. I don't even think I've gone by Harmony at all. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the Moonshine Place. No, I did clear it. Empty. Then let's check the Redwood Lights track. It's actually been so fucking long since I've heard this. Agreed. Abba is great. Where's I gonna go? So many moonshine things here. Hello? Why is there so much? ED Taser. 3367. Who is that? Marcus Wester. DOC. Nikes. Nikes. I'll have you know. The South Side. The South Side's looking good, bud. You know, I may have a house over here. Okay, but like, you know, things are looking pretty good. It's not insane anymore. Nice. I was trying to explain to people. Hold on. I was trying to explain to people that it may not look as bad anymore, but that's because I don't know which house it was, but we'll say this one. All of these red things were rendered before, even if they're in an interior. Then, hold on, let me figure out right here. Sewers. All of these green things were also rendered. Okay, now for context, the red, that's just that house. Well, that one too. Okay, but imagine every South Side house. Every single one. You know what? I'll even do this. I'm not going to look at what's in any of these interiors, but I am just going to casually scroll through this building through each of them. Okay, it actually wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad at all. But all of that, this within every house. I don't know how quickly it loads the things. Maybe I can just like zoom in. Oh yeah, nice. You're gonna have an aneurysm. I'll I'll go to Stab City. Lovely. This chat, this was the south side before. This literally was the south side in every. Imagine the whole south side was a grid. Every single grid would have been filled with just this. But yeah, it's Nikes. I'm just saying, if there are any inventories in the ocean, they're either so far out or like, I don't know, man. I've done laps to try to find every inventory in the fucking water. Check the URL. Holy fuck. It's actually insane. This is triggering your cleaning OCD. Hey, and I've said this before. I know this isn't everyone's cup of tea, but it's number one, a Sunday. Sundays are always on like very slow on the server, especially during AU hours. So I decided, you know, today was going to be the day. Considering yesterday, Nikes blessed me with the fucking command to get these blue lines. The sack is clean. Yeah, it's actually people don't realize the like the before and after difference of all of that. It is wild. Actually insane. Yes, Prolos. That's exactly what I did with the Barrio, by the way. Look, I started with the Barrio to make sure that there wasn't like a single fucking thing here. But I also don't have the mental to like stay to that. I have to like I can't just stay in one area too long. Because it for whatever reason it then doesn't feel satisfying. I need to like bounce from one area to the other because I know there's so much. Then when I start identifying like, oh, there isn't too much in this area now, then I can dedicate to it. But when it's like seemingly overwhelming, I just have to bounce from like one to the next. Oh, already seen that. I don't know why these are showing. I haven't been in those. But Nikes, bud, you did your big one. The song is a gem. Like right here? Hold on. Would it be this? I'm gonna be real. I was looking at chat when I did it like a fucking bozo. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
What did you just do?
Karma, thank you for gifting that sub. I appreciate it. Wait, why am I a bozo? Why am I a bozo? What have I done? I didn't it's not me. I swear. I was looking at chat. Listen, I don't know what Be Gone thought does, okay? I don't. And I'm not gonna pretend to know. It banishes thoughts. This is not the first time I've noticed you. Oh, wait, hold on. Shit. Not it. How'd I trigger an exploit alert? It wasn't me. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. False positive. That's what we're going with, bud. I did, actually. Well. Huh. Limit testing, guys. Limit testing, just like for the scout. It wasn't me, I swear. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not true. That's not true. And guys, listen, if anything went wrong, Nikes was here to fix it after providing me whatever instruction, okay? That's what we're going with. Yeah, so regarding these properties, like the red things have typically only loaded like when you're in the property, but I hadn't been in these. I don't know what happened. Those are items missed? Oh. No, I'm not trying to make more work for Nikes. I'm not. No, guys, I'm not, but hypothetically, if Nikes jumps in game resolves. I'm not gonna say resolves, but like goes, oh, you know what? I don't know, something, something, something. And then this doesn't happen anymore. Hmm? Hmm? Listen, I don't have enough authority to be gone thought 100, okay? I got Nikes out of bed. Now this one, this is intentional because I was in this. I was inside this house, you know? And that one. Yeah, whoever has this house and nothing on the ground. Fuck with whoever that is. Yes, it major center. Nikes, what you may not realize is that you only saw a fraction of his house. And I'll explain why. Remember I was showing you the whole like you adding to the same inventory keeps spawning more bags, right? I would use trash inventories, which have a max of 5,000. I would put all of the engines on the ground in his property into the trash locker, because if you do it with player inventory, you're capped at what, 400 total? I'd put them all in the trash. Then from the trash, once all the bags were gone, I would transfer them all in one go to the ground. So when I tell you, and this isn't an exaggeration, there likely would have been 20 times more like items on the ground if I hadn't done that almost on a daily basis. It would have been absurd. We were cleaning up stuff on the floor. It's hard to like show a before and after. Oh, I also hadn't been in there. Yeah, I certainly haven't been in that property. But I did clean the apartments earlier as well. All of the ocean, asterisk, for the most part. This playlist is really well, it's not a playlist. It's a song radio, but it's really fucking good. I didn't force Nikes out of bed. Though I will say, Nikes did unintentionally get me to spend a lot of money on a robotic vacuum. And it was worth every fucking dollar, I will say that. I've had it for a few years now and love it. Love every bit of it. Well, I mean, it's relatively old in the grand scheme of things now, but it's a gosh. It is a Roborock. Oh gosh, their naming schemes have become ass. We'll say that. Did it an S7, S8, S8 Max Ultra? I don't know. One of those. 20K robot servants? No. Hell the fuck no. Sounds like a car name? No. How about, like... Okay, I'm pretty sure it was, like, the phone industry first. But, like... Can we normalize not going with Plus, Pro, Max, fucking everything? Plus, Pro, Max, Ultra, like... It's so dumb. I hate it. I hate every bit of it. Everything now has a Plus, Pro, Max, Ultra version. Thanks, Apple. Picture. Well, it wasn't even... Well, I don't know. Hold on, I'm restarting. The Plus makes sense. The Plus does make sense, but like all the additional stuff, silly. Just be TVs where the model is just that's not even just TVs. That's any major appliance is like that. Literally any major appliance, refrigerator, dishwasher, like it doesn't matter. They're all just alphanumeric, random mumbo, like mumbo jumbo. And you have to be careful when Googling for parts because one digit off, and while it's similar, the parts are different. No. Let's see the public blue lines. I don't believe I have the same panel access on public. Though I will say, when I jumped on public to look at the ground inventory stuff, people were so much more mindful of putting stuff in dumpsters as opposed to on the ground when it came to car parts before they could be recycled. I must have accidentally no-clipped? Is it possible that, like, the range of the interior is bigger than it's intended to be? Because I was next to it. Hold on. I was next to it on... Hold on. I'm back in. So it originally didn't show. I think I was doing stuff on Grove, and then when I went back in that direction, it... Wait. Nikes. If I fly over... Does it... No? I don't recall. Like, I was over here before. And then I'm, like, very certain I didn't no-clip through this either. And it eventually showed. Actually... Could it have been when I went in the sewers? So I want to say it happened right after that. But, like, the blue lines... are very nice in the south side right now. Putting it to the test. Nope. Trying to think of like other things I had done. And we're over here. Not over here. Over here. At some point. I'm scared. No, nothing. Listen, we're just gonna... Nikes, I'm sorry to have pulled you out of bed. Another good song, by the way. User error. You know, user error. Yeah, Senior Buns is definitely one of the like worst things, but it's because everyone has stuff on like the counters. Doink. But in general, the South Side right now, regarding stuff on the floor, nice. Very nice. I hear a speeding car. There's street race. Nope. Is there any area that I haven't looked at? Now, who's leaving an advanced repair kit on the ground? Who do that? Is Bank Tower? Wait, which one? What am I gonna see? The sides? Are you talking about just like stuff on the ground? Is this... Wait. Is this your... You missed a spot? I'll take care of it. I'm blind? Am I? I mean, I see you. You said the sides of it. What am I looking at specifically? You know, I didn't anticipate flying objects. Please forgive me. Don't worry though, I'll take care of it. I'm on it. The stuff landing in the air? Fixed. For sure. Wait, why do these things just stop like halfway down? It's like consistently at the same height too. Which is pretty funny. Also funny that you can identify it based on how far up these are.